Have you ever heard of a programmer who not only conquered the tech world, but also built a multi-billion-dollar empire from scratch? This is the story of Lei Jun, a name that echoes in the halls of innovation, a man who went from a small town in China to the global stage. His journey is a masterclass in passion, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of a dream. It all started in 1969 in Shantou, a small city in Hubei province. Growing up, young Lei Jun wasn't surrounded by the glamour of tech hubs. His world was simpler, but his mind was curious. Everything changed when he stepped into Wuhan University. It was there he stumbled upon a book called Fire in the Valley, which chronicled the rise of tech pioneers like Steve Jobs. That book didn't just inspire him. It ignited a fire within him. He made a bold decision. He would graduate in 2 years instead of the usual 4, and he did it. He devoured every piece of knowledge he could find, acing his classes and spending countless hours in the computer lab, honing his programming skills. He wasn't just studying. He was building his future, one line of code at a time. Fresh out of university, a 22-year-old Lei Jun joined Kingsoft, a software company that was like the Microsoft of China at the time. He started as an engineer, the 6th employee, but his talent was impossible to ignore. He rose through the ranks with incredible speed, becoming the general manager of their Beijing operations in just a few years. By the time he was 28, he was the CEO of Kingsoft. For over a decade, he poured his heart and soul into the company, leading it through fierce competition and eventually to a successful IPO. Many would have considered this the peak of a career, a massive achievement. But for Lei Jun, it was just the beginning. After leaving Kingsoft, Lei Jun didn't just retire to a quiet life. He transformed himself into one of China's most successful angel investors. He had a golden touch, an incredible eye for spotting the next big thing. He invested in dozens of startups, many of which became hugely successful, including the video streaming platform YUY, which later went public on the Nasdaq. This period wasn't just about making money. It was about learning. He was on the front lines of the internet boom, observing, analyzing, and understanding what made a tech company truly great. He was accumulating knowledge, building connections, and preparing for his next and biggest move. He was a master chess player, seeing the board 10 steps ahead. Then, in 2010, at the age of 40, Lei Jun decided it was time to build his own legacy. He had a vision. He saw how smartphones were changing the world, but he also saw that high-quality, beautifully designed technology was often priced out of reach for many. He wanted to change that. He gathered a team of brilliant minds, some of whom were old colleagues and friends, and founded Xiaomi. The name, which means millet, reflects a humble philosophy, to start small but aim high, and to focus on the essentials. Their mission was simple but revolutionary, to make high-quality technology accessible to everyone. Xiaomi's approach was completely different from its competitors. Instead of spending billions on traditional advertising, they focused on building a community. They engaged directly with their users online, listening to their feedback and incorporating it into their products. They called their dedicated user base Mi Fans. This wasn't just a marketing gimmick, it was the core of their strategy. They created a sense of belonging, a movement. Their first phone, the Mi One, was launched online. It sold out in minutes. The demand was overwhelming. They had tapped into a powerful desire for affordable, high-performance tech. From there, Xiaomi's growth was explosive. They weren't just a phone company anymore. Lei Jun envisioned an ecosystem of interconnected smart devices. They started launching everything from smart TVs and fitness bands to air purifiers and electric scooters, all following the same principle: high quality at an honest price. They built a department store of smart hardware, all seamlessly integrated. This ecosystem strategy was genius. Once you owned a Xiaomi phone, it was incredibly tempting to buy other Xiaomi products that worked perfectly with it. They were building a lifestyle, not just selling gadgets. Of course, the journey wasn't always smooth. As Xiaomi expanded globally, it faced intense competition from established giants like Apple and Samsung. There were patent disputes, supply chain challenges, and moments when people doubted if their online-focused model could succeed on a global scale. But Lei Jun never wavered. He believed in his vision and his team. He famously quoted, "Even a pig can fly if it stands at the center of a whirlwind." For him, the whirlwind was the mobile internet era, and he had positioned Xiaomi perfectly to ride the storm. By 2018, just 8 years after its founding, Xiaomi went public in one of the biggest tech IPOs in history. Lei Jun, the programmer from a small town, was now a globally recognized billionaire and a tech icon. But even with all the success, he remains deeply involved in the company's direction, often seen as the face and soul of Xiaomi. His story is a powerful reminder that with a clear vision, relentless hard work, and the courage to challenge the status quo, anything is possible. He didn't just build a company. He started a revolution that changed the tech landscape forever. From the pages of Fire in the Valley to igniting his own fire in the world, Lei Jun's journey is a testament to the power of a dream.